did theater in New York for, 40 years before she got Torch Song Trilogy, which then got her Golden Girls when she was in her 60s, which then got her the Emmy, which then got her the fame, the money, the celebrity, all of that. Even that wonderful actress from the new Ghostbusters movie, Leslie Jones, that black woman in it. She was doing stand-up in New York for 20 years. Yeah. Her first movie she got when she was 47. And I think, unfortunately, I think people are of the mindset that if you don't make it by 25, you're not going to make it, whatever. That's all crap. Yeah. And a lot of actors, we're not employable until their 30s. I've always, I'm so excited that I just turned 30 in October because I always had the thing that, my career wouldn't really take off until I was in my 30s. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And I feel it, I feel like fire, this change. Plus I'm Scorpio rising. So most Scorpio risings, we come into our own, at 30 and in our 30s. And that's where we like really make it and strive. So I would say, just like take classes, become a person, live, how are you going to act, all of these great dramatic things and even comedy if you haven't lived, if you haven't loved, if you haven't enjoyed life. Read. The best actors are readers, especially if you want to be a leading man or a leading woman. Read Harlequin romances, all of that stuff about how they looked, how they felt, what they were feeling, that's all your subtext. So then when you get the script, you can act out these love scenes and act out all of these stuff and really make the audience feel, what you're going through. Work on your voice, take voice lessons, take a dance class, and watch the classics. See how these people, that we admire, that we're still talking about, worked, how they acted. I think that's just what it is. It's just keep working at it. I forget who said it. It might have even been Jack Nicholson who said, get good and they will find you. It's just you don't give up. I've had so many rejections with auditions. I have gone in and auditioned for the Tom and Jerry animated series about 8 times. 8 times. I have not gotten one yes from those auditions. Yeah. But they keep calling me in. Obviously they like me. Yeah. I'm not going into despair about it. I'm not getting pissed off, about it. Because it's like, okay, they're just trying to find the right character for me. Exactly. I've gone into casting directors and auditioned for them, 4 or 5 times before finally they get that right role. I've auditioned for shows, 2 and 3 times, so it's just like, you can't assign like magical qualities to like all of the stuff or think this audition's my last chance. This is the big one. This is, how I'm going to make it. You got to just look at everything as like a stepping stone to having a long-term career and enjoy the time when you're up and coming, when you're an unknown, when you're struggling. If you read all these biographies, all of these people, like when they talk about how they were struggling or how they were in acting class or doing stuff for no pay or low pay, like that's some of the happiest times of their lives, because it's like they're working on their craft, they're getting better, they can feel it, they're going towards something. Yeah. So I would just say, you got to be a hard worker. You've got to train like an Olympian, and you've got to think of it like an Olympic athlete, and just let nothing stop you. For the fans out there, just thank you. Because without the fans, we're no one. You guys buy our films, you watch our TV shows, you buy our video games. And I know that like a lot of actors, may not appreciate the fans, but I do. Like, that's why, I really try. Any person who tweets me or Facebooks me or writes me, I always try my best to respond. Because, someone took the time out of their day to contact me, I can take the time to give them a response. So, I love the fans, I think they're great. They help me. I mean, you guys are helping me pay my bills by buying the stuff, giving me the residuals and the royalties. I mean, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Yeah. There's a reason why, like Big Bang Theory, those guys are able to get like the millions of dollars per episode because the fans watch their show. Mm-hmm. They buy the merchandise so they can ask that much money. The fans have all the power in this goddamn business, If you don't buy the film or whatever, we lose our 3-picture deal. We lose our series. We don't get the sequel to the video game. We don't get the sequel to the book,
Yeah, that's pretty true. No, that's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Joe. That was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed talking to you. It was a blast. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed listening to that as well. This has been Chris Gordon with Joe Filippone on Hellblazer Biz.